was gonna lie to you, but I had to tell the truth. I'm just being honest.
How did you guys come up with the name 3-6 Mafia? Because there's been so much speculation to you guys' name because it does have 666 in it.
Yeah, it came from that. Basically, Lord Infamous said 666 Mafia in a song. That wasn't even our group name. He just said it. He was just like, a 666 Mafia, falling down, and a silencer. And I liked that. And I was like, whoa, that's dope. And I just started sampling 666 Mafia. And that became really popular with us. And that still wasn't our name. I would just sample that, and then, you know, when it was time to form a group, I was like, hey, we should call ourselves 666 Mafia, and everybody liked it. And then next thing I know, white fans came like that. They flocked to us. Next thing I know, we got a call to do a show in Bartlett, Tennessee. I'm like, Bartlett, Tennessee? I'm like, I don't even know black folks can go out there. And then next thing I know, we just started doing shows in number white club.
I know Lord Infamous has gone on record to say that he dabbled in like Satanism and all that stuff.
Yeah, he didn't do that for real.
He didn't?
Hell no.
I just watched an interview with him last night where he was talking about how he went to hell and demons were torturing him, and like it was crazy. And I was
was just high.
Yeah. Okay.
I grew up singing Amazing Grace in the church, and I was playing the organ. Everybody know that. I was in the church every Sunday. In Mississippi, it don't get no more churcher than a Mississippi church.
I love that you call him out like that, though. You're like, no, that's my brother. Nope, he grew up singing Amazing Grace. What? So there was no real satanic reasoning behind the name.
No.
The lore has always just kind of like your reputation precedes you.
Yeah, it was just an image. It was just something that was cool. We never studied Satan or any of that. I don't know nothing about all that.
Straight from the desk of the legend known as DJ Paul of 3-6 Mafia. Straight out my city, Memphis 10. DJ Paul, the original KOM, created the term before Gotti, before Dolph took it on. It was Paul. And Paul talking about, hey man, we were just using something. It was just cool. We never knew anything about devil worshiping. We didn't know anything about Ouija boards. You know, when I tell you this on my end, we believed him. Now, keep in mind, I was a kid playing this music and listening to 3-6 Mafia, but we thought it was all real because, hey, it sounded believable. It looked believable. So we believed him. And that's the genius of all music, right? Some of these gangster rappers ain't gangsters, y'all. Right? Some of these lovers, these R&B singers that sing so sensually to the women, they might beat women. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. Like, it's all entertainment. And when it works is when people believe you. And 3-6 Mafia obviously worked as they've been around for so long, right? They're the most copied group from the 90s. If you talk about current times. Juicy J said, I get a check for every song on the radio right now. Now, go along with what Paul is saying, Juicy J confirmed it as well.
The music that you guys put out was demonic, and that was like the thing. How bad did that affect y'all?
Man, the music, to me, the music, I mean, I'm a church nigga, man, so I looked at this shit like, you know, like, y'all nigga ain't no devil worship, though. You know, ain't nobody fucking, you know what I'm saying, worship no devil, touching a Ouija board or whatever the fuck y'all think it is. Nah, I just looked at it like, hey man, it is what it is. But I felt like we had to clean the name up, so we changed the name to 3-6 Mafia. Because I felt like everybody was scared. Record labels was like, I don't know, man, I don't know. I mean, we might want to sign, we might don't. So it was, you know, whatever, man. We changed the name up, and then things started coming together. You know.
You even say in the book how you know that the 3-6 Mafia thing, the devil worshiping thing was kind of a gimmick.
That's what I felt. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see nobody worship the devil, so I just looked at it like a gimmick. You know, I didn't look at it like it was really worshiping the devil. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like Memphis was a dark city, so it was a dark time. So, you know, 666 Mafia was perfect for that at the time. You know what I'm saying? Because Memphis is still dark, but it was like just it's crazier now than back then. But you know, that's what I'm saying. I was coming from that, so it was cool. But then like later on, we started making, you know, more music and, you know, a couple more. I think we brought this album out called The End. We had changed everything. We went from 666 to 3-6, and it was better. You know, our sound we stepped our game up on the sound. We had a couple of records on there that was a little bit more radio friendly. Nobody want to play our shit on the radio, so we had a couple of records on there radio friendly. So yeah, man, you know, it's just about growth, you know.
Well, see, as much as it worked, it looked like it hurt them in some aspects too, right? They couldn't go into certain outlets being 666 Mafia. I remember the name change, and the group did grow behind it. So for y'all calling Paul Cap, I guess you're gonna call Juicy J Cap too, whatever you want to say. Well, Gangsta Boo said the same thing. I'm not gonna play that clip. Rest in peace to the legend, Gangsta Boo, one of my favorite artists of all time. Yeah, she confirmed all of this too, saying they were just trying to be cool, and they were kids as well when they first started. And rap and rock, back in the day, especially the line between the two, they walked together, right? Walked this way, right? Keep that in mind. Look that up, kids, for those you don't know. But yeah, it was all a cool gimmick, and it worked. The internet ruined some things in a way, right? They say you should never meet your idols. And it seems like some of these things we're finding out now, we couldn't find out back in early 2000s, late 90s. Like you had to wait on a Source magazine interview to hear anything from these artists. Now you just go on the internet, type in the name. They got 20 interviews talking about all their personal life. They on social media. Like, you know, that's gone. The mystery, the mystique. They say, no, they tell you don't meet your idols because you're automatically gonna be disappointed in some things. And the woman interviewing DJ Paul sounded highly disappointed that they weren't devil worshipers.